Hey everybody, heading down to beautiful Owings Mills, Maryland. The first official Marching Ravens meeting. Super excited. Had tryouts. I don't know if I talked about this on here. Had tryouts on April 6th. And then had to nail bite it for about a week. 8 days. Took 8 days to find out whether I made the line or not. And obviously, didn't bury the lead. Made the line. So, super excited. Super excited. Saw that, got that email on the whatever day that was, the Sunday after, whatever, middle of April. Got that email and was like, let's go. So I'm ready. Definitely need to start walking. Been doing too much sitting. Been doing good with my food. Intake's been good. Sweet tooth is a little overgrown, so I'm gonna watch that, which I have been. But super excited. Had a great time at the pre-tryout, pre-audition camp that we did. Met a bunch of nice, great new people. Looking forward to finding out who is in the line with us. Got all the returning snares except for one. One of the guys, young guy with young family and Christian guy, wants to go to church with his family, and certainly blessings, no doubt, no blessings to him, or blessings to him, no doubt. And he's going to play drums with his worship team, church, so it's going to be exciting. Excited for him. Getting to spend these important Sundays and years with his wife and little ones as they grow. They're really young. So, good guy, great player, great guy, great player. Sorry to see him go. Actually, kind of a neighbor of mine. I mean, lives 30 minutes from, less than that, 20 minutes from me, I think. So lost to Pennsylvanian, but that's okay. Excited to see who's taking his spot, because we do have 10 snares. Word on the street is we have 3 tenors this year, as opposed to 1. Well, 2. We started with 2 and lost 1. So hopefully we can keep all 3 of them all year. Had like 10 cymbal players try out. Like, it was nuts. So could be a beastly line, which would be amazing. New drums all around, new bass drums, new tenors, new snares. Super excited to play. New snares. Hopeful they're even a little lighter than we were playing, because those little guys were way too heavy for what they were. So hoping for a little lighter carriage there. And new cowbells. Got to get some new cowbells. Yeah, man, super excited, ready to go. Definitely wish we were playing smacking heads today. We're not doing that. It's just an orientation. Welcome to the flock, that situation, and it'll be good. Good to see everybody. Good to get a little huddle up there at the end. We're gonna huddle up on what the game plan is for next week. Because next week will be rookies and drumline reporting. So this year I will not be a rookie. Had a great time playing the role of vet at the pre-audition camp. Just being friendly and relaxed, relaxed and friendly with all the new people, and helping a couple guys out that tried out, and really hoping the one guy, don't think he had the marching skill. I think he comes back, super good guy, nice guy that I was really trying to help out at auditions. I really hope he comes back next year. If he didn't make the line this year, hopefully he made the line this year as like a tenor player or something, because he definitely had some skill at playing. He just didn't have the marching experience, and we can work with that. Like, he was picking it up. It's not a big deal. He'll get there. He would get there. So I'm really hoping he made it. And we'll see. Super excited, ready to go, man. Ready to go. I have a list of things I'm going to be working on. I got to work on memorizing the names, the names of our sideline drum cheers, because I know them. I know how to play them. I just don't have the names memorized. So it's only a couple of them. It's a handful of them. I just got to memorize the name that's associated with the lick that we play. So that won't take long to figure out. And I've been cleaning the crap out of the cadence. Just sitting on the sofa watching Welcome to Wrexham or other things, and just taking away on my pad. I'm making good progress there. My grip has significantly improved, and my approach to the instrument is significantly better. Still not where I want it to be. I still have room to grow, and that's the exciting thing. I think after another season, man, I'm not going to have to work on the music like I did last year. So if I can spend almost that amount of time working on my technique at speed, and working on stick heights and tone and wrist turn and even grip, if I can work on that, if I can spend half the amount of time I spent just drilling music last year, I will continue to grow. I'll continue to grow regardless, because I'm working, but want to really keep growing. I'm definitely playing more powerfully than I did this time last year. I was definitely not where I am now, and I don't know. I don't think there's a ceiling. I think I could get to the point where my goal has always been, once I made the line last year, my goal was, and it continues to be, in the top half of the snare line from my own assessment of players. Right now, just in terms of technique, right? Technique, cleanliness, speed, stick heights, that stuff. Not, whatever. Just playing ability, technique and playing ability, and approach to the instrument at a high level. I'm in the mix. I'm in the mix. I've made progress. Definitely was towards the bottom end last year, if not the bottom, when it comes to technique. So definitely made some progress. Moving on up. So losing the one guy, I definitely was not as good as him. So that automatically, now I don't know who replaced him. So, but yeah, making progress. I'm really happy with my progress. Still not happy with my wrist turn. Still have growth for my wrist turn and my even hand grip on my right hand and my wrist turn on my left. Definitely have room for growth, but we have it. We're working it. We're aware of it. We're taking it. Might find a way to do some more lessons. Took 4 lessons in February, 4 private lessons, and it was very helpful, and I'd like to do more of that, but I don't know. I think what I'm going to do next is just talk to the only guy in the line that has high-level DCI and WGI experience about his grip and his approach to the instrument, and just try to learn from him, kind of in the moment, at practice, at rehearsal, before rehearsal, just pick his brain and have him kind of tech me a little bit, because I think he can offer me a lot of input. If I can get a better understanding of how he approaches the instrument and approaches his technique, I think that will help me a lot. But we'll see. not stressing it, just really want to keep growing. Just want to keep growing. Because my current goal, if my body holds up, is to march for 5 straight seasons and then reevaluate where I'm at. So I'd love to make 8 or 10, but current plan is to try to get to 5, and then reassess. Because I love it. It's a great time. It's a great time. Not so much the games, not so much it's not really any kind of thing. It is the performances. I love the performances. It's a grind. The days are a grind. A few game days are a grind. It's a long day, and it's a fun day, but it's a long day. And I need to. One of the things I do need to do is get out, and like I said earlier in talking about it, was I need to get out and move. I really should get out and run. It's really what I should do, and/or get out and march. Not sure I'll have the motivation to do that, but I might be complacent. But I should get out and carry a drum. We'll see. We'll see where we go, how it goes. Again, not stressing it. I definitely want to set myself up for the longest haul I can do as a member of Marching Ravens. Definitely want to set myself up, and I think this year, first year, losing the weight, getting moving, stretching, working, doing some simple calisthenics and stretching, and was phase 1. Getting through the season was kind of phase 2, and now phase 3 really needs to be kind of working the off season a little bit to get back to my regime of working out on a consistent basis and walking on a consistent basis, because that will help me out a lot. So it's on my list of things to do. So yeah, I've been spending a fair amount of time. I'm actually making practice pads for the snare line. So the previous guy that left, this year, had made pads, and thought that was a cool idea. And then I saw there's a company called Beetle Percussion. They make something called a bus pad, which is like here's my take on it. Okay, so it's a rectangular pad, right? So it's a bus pad. It's shorter, so you can sit on your lap. It's wide it's a rectangle, right? So Beetle Percussion has this thing called a bus pad, and that was my inspiration for these. Finally got the wood all cut and finished, sanded. It's sanded where it needs to be. Now it's time to start finishing. I'm waiting on. I looked into a bunch of different rubber materials, and just landed on old school gum rubber because it's inexpensive, relatively speaking, and it's natural material, and it's tan, and it's functional, and I don't want to deal with. So, going with a gum rubber top, and then a recycled rubber bottom, both 3/16 inches thick. So it's kind of it's a pretty good thickness. I had gotten an 1/8 inch of recycled. I was going to go all recycled because that's one of the things. Beetle Percussion uses a lot of recycled rubber, and I played on it for a while. I just didn't like it. Didn't have enough rebound for me. I prefer more of a rebound, even though that's not necessarily drum accurate. I prefer to have a nice rubbery, bouncy kind of deal. I think the 3/16 gum rubber gives me a little bit more articulation than like a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to go with a 3/16 inch gum rubber on the top side, and then a 3/16 inch recycled rubber on the bottom side. Obviously, you can flip it over and do what you want. And the goal is to have it used on the bus. We can take them on the buses with us, and then and they're small, compact, relatively lightweight, because so many of these pads, like I have a off-road percussion pad, which I hardly use because it's, number one, too loud, and number two, too heavy. It's really heavy and it's louder than I want. It gives you good articulation because it's got the Mylar top, but it's too loud for a practice pad. It kind of defeats the purpose of a practice pad for me. I don't, I've used it. I used it to prep last year. I bought it. So I might sell it. I might just sell it because I don't like it. I hardly use it. I use the bottom of it more than the top side, which is weird. It's quieter because it's quieter. So yeah, I might sell it. It's not cheap. Drop practice pads. Good practice pads are not cheap. I have a Real Feel. I had one of the, I had the original Real Feel back in the day, 30 years ago, and the gum rubber top. I don't know whatever happened to it. We used them in college, and they were perfectly fine. They were great. Loved it. Used it. Loved it. I bought a more recent one a couple years ago. It's good. It's okay. It's cheap. It's a cheap pad, so it's made of MDF, and it's mass produced and whatever. It's functional. It's really heavy. Not as heavy as the Off-World, but really heavy. I have two of those. And those are all my practice pads. I don't have any others. So I'm probably going to sell the Off-World because I don't really like it. I'm not a big fan of the Off-World. It's too heavy. It's too loud. So I'll probably sell it and use my bus pad. See how it turns out. I remember. So those should be done. Sorry. I'm going to dye these purple. I'm going to dye the wood purple. So they'll be purple, and then I'll have a tan gum rubber top, which there is gold. There's old gold in the Ravens uniforms, so that'll be all right. And then the black on the bottom, so it'll be Ravens colors-ish, which will look so good. I'm so excited. The purple wood with the tan and the black, it's gonna look so badass. I cannot wait. So, I had enough boards. I have enough boards I can make 17. I only ruined one board, so did good. I could have had 18, I have 17. Only lost one in the construction process, which isn't bad considering I haven't cut wood and used power tools like that in decades. So I did a good job of that. And I have 17 boards. I only need 11 boards for this year, the 10 snares, and then I want to give one to the percussion section leader as a gift. So 11 of those, which leaves me 6 I don't need. So I might sell 2 to try and recoup a little bit of money that I spent on materials and stuff. I might sell 2 of them and then hold on to 4 to give to new Snareline members next year and the year after, as I go through. Because it would be nice to have that. And now that I've made them once, I get it. I understand the process. I could probably do it again. The hardest process, honestly, I made a mistake. I made mistakes along the way. And as is usually the case, it all worked out pretty well. All things considered. And now that I've done it once, it'll be even easier to do it again. So I'm gonna throw one of them up on Facebook or on. I'll throw it up on Facebook and just see if anybody wants to buy it for whatever. I'll look at similar, comparable pads and throw a number on it. I can see if anybody wants it. I could see myself doing that in the future as a hobby when I'm retired. making drum pads. That would be fun. A lot of work. It's fun. So, looking forward to that. I'm hoping to have these done by either the second rehearsal or the third rehearsal. So, we'll see. The sooner the better. I'm making good progress. I'm probably going to be close to having them all the wood finished this weekend. In other words, dyed and sealed and ready to glue the pad, the gum rubber pad on. And then I'm waiting. It took me forever to find recycled rubber in the thickness I wanted, which is bizarre. In the color I wanted, like I could find. Yeah. Anyway, took me forever to find that. So found it. Now I'm waiting for it to show up. So once that shows up, I'll be good to go. But I can start cutting the rubber. I can stain and seal the wood, lacquer the wood. I'm still debating what kind of stain to use. I bought something to use, but I don't love it a lot. It's okay. I'm a little concerned about it, honestly. So I need to do a test. I think I just need to test it. I just probably need to test it, but we'll see. So I should have these done in 2 or 3 weeks at the latest, but looking good with that. I'm excited to give them to the guys and to give them to the members. So super excited about that. Also super excited about the potential of getting band apparel finally. So I'm gonna reach out to them once we get through this meeting and just reach out and go, hey, I understand historically we've only done apparel in July. Is there any way we could get that going sooner? Because I would love to get my stuff before, sooner than later. Love to get my stuff sooner than later. My dad wants a hat, so I'll get him a hat. So I'll reach out about that. I've been helping with band apparel for 30 years, so I'm well aware of how that works. I've got a lot of experience dealing with that. Did the baseball jerseys for the snare, for the drum line last year. I got to do the second order of those this year for the new people or people who want a new one or whatever. So looking forward to getting that all situated, getting that kicked off in a couple weeks. And I'm thinking about doing one for the band. I'm gonna pitch that to them, see if I can get permission to do a band wide baseball jersey. So I just need to figure out what design I want. I know I want Ravens numbers, the Ravens number font. I know I want not black and purple. So I'm trying to figure out what color scheme to go with, because I don't want them to be exactly like the drumline ones. I don't mind them being kind of like the drumline ones. So I'm kind of debating on what to do with that. I just need to think it through, come up with a couple designs or petition people for designs, get permission to do it, and then get it designed and then take orders. It was really pretty easy because I used a Google form, and that made it super easy because it put everybody's information right there with their size choices and everything. And yeah, so I'm gonna hit the leadership up for the possibility of doing a band-wide baseball jersey. I think they'll go with that. I want permission to use the band logo on the sleeve, so I need to get permission to do that. I want more permission to use the full name. I would love permission to use the Ravens logo, although I don't think I can get that. But the band logo would be fine, because the Ravens logo is on it, so it's not a big deal. So I got to write up that little proposal. I should probably get that situated. I want to kick that off. Like I want to kick off the season with, hey, we're doing this. Super excited. Post the design. I just got to think what design I want. I kind of like the idea of doing a Baltimore city flag, because we did the Baltimore or the Maryland state flag inspired, but I asked for some feedback on that, and my family didn't think it would look good. They didn't like it. Okay, I think it'd be cool, but I need to think about something else. Then I was thinking Edgar Allan Poe, like trying to find some kind of Edgar Allan Poe kind of theme or something, and I don't know if I can do that. Like, I'm not sure what that would look like, so we'll see. I definitely want to pitch it to the team, to the band, and see if they will do it. I think they will. They allowed me to do the drumline one. It wasn't too complicated. It wasn't a difficult ask. It wasn't difficult to get approval for that, so I should be fine. But I need to think about the design, and I actually want to present them the design before. No, I don't need to do that. I can just give them the ideas and write it up and see what they say. Yeah, so super excited. Obviously, it's a beautiful flipping day. Gorgeous day today. Holy cow. Do I want to stop here for a salad, or do I want to go somewhere else? I think I'm going to stop here for a delicious salad. There's a great market here on the way I drive to rehearsals. Small little, very kind of niche, kind of gourmet kind of market. They also do catering, and they have a really nice, really great salad bar. They have some neat little other things too. So I think I'll stop here today. I think I'll eat outside today. It's a gorgeous day to eat outside. I've got about an hour here to kill, so no reason to rush and no reason to sit in my car today. So looking forward to get a good salad here and continue my health. All right, super excited about today. I've said those words about 17 times, and that's okay. Have a great day. Peace, love. How's that go? And understanding. Bye.